Okay.
Good morning. My name is Devansh Chadha.
Muniratu Talagada.
Good morning. My name is Abhinav Singh. We are from Texas Southern University, presenting here for Morgan Stanley HBCU Wall Street case competition.
So today our presentation is about financial advising to a family of three: Laura Emerson and Lauren Banks, who has a 6-month-old daughter, Riley. They previously haven't had a financial advisor, so they are looking to plan their wealth accordingly, and they want to retire at 65. They have a few steps from now till then. Look to buy a house, a business, and save up for Riley's education. So the current situation, we're going to assess the finances they have right now and the needs right now, and then in 6 months for their house down payment and closing costs. In 3.5 years, Lauren is looking to buy a dental practice. In 7 years' time, they are looking to start investing and for their retirement, and also for Riley's private education. In year 18, she goes into college. Now they're moving further into investment for their retirement, and then towards the end, when they retire, they want to assess their financial situation at that time, so they can travel the world and sort of enjoy their life.
So the financial goal for them is to buy a house in 6 months, buy a business for Mrs. Banks in 2.5 years, and cash value life insurance. It means like when the time is up, they will get the money. They don't need to be there to get the life insurance money. And 529 savings plans for Riley's education, private education. And this type of savings is tax-free. They will be investing in S&P 500 index and a 30 years US Treasury bond. So what we consider it's like the average cost of living for an upper middle class family, which is around 70,000 a year, and the tax filing jointly for tax credit for the banks. Like since they are married, it will be easier and profitable for them to fill out jointly. The average cost of private education in Georgia for Riley when she's 18, and they won't be selling the artwork. They will keep it in their family and they will give it to their daughter.
So we have prepared this cash flow statement, or based on the current situation they have. Based on the current situation, they fall under 24% tax bracket because of their high earnings. They are living in Georgia, so based on that, the 24% tax bracket comes in, and they can also take advantage of first-time home buyer tax deduction, tax credit. Seeing their income, we see that income after tax, they have $241,000 in their total income, and they spend somewhere around $22,000, which includes their contribution to the Roth IRA, 401k account, putting money aside for the kids' education, and paying the down payment for the house, and paying for the monthly mortgage, and paying for the student debt as well. So where does the funds come from for their funding their financial goals? The first thing they want to do is buy a house. For the house, they need the closing cost, the down payment. For that, they will be using their NFT sale balance, which is $20,000, and the bonus from Emerson, which he got from his investment banking career, $60,000. That will go towards funding their down payment for the house. What we are also suggesting is to contribute up to 4% by Lauren to their 401k account, so that her employer can match the 401k balance. And put whatever they have allocated for the child education, which comes to approximately $14,000, to the 529 savings plan to get the tax benefit, so that when Riley goes for a higher education to college, that money can be deducted as for like tax free. Morgan Stanley has a lot of good savings plan. It also offers 529 savings account, which they can take advantage of. And the money for the investment from the investment account, they can sell all of their Apple stocks and invest in risk-free S&P 500 index, which has an approximately 10% annual returns over for last 20 years, and the trend seems to continue for a longer period of time.
So this is the house, what they will be spending in 6 months. So the house price is $345,000, but with the closing amount and down payment would be $76,789, and the monthly mortgage is $1,357, and the annual mortgage is $16,295. So in 3.5 years is when the dental practice business will start for the banks. So we set up the down payment for the dental practice will be 10%, and the maturity is in 12 years, and the monthly payment for the business loan is $12,369. And in year 5, Riley banks will start going to school. In 7 years, they won't have no more student loans. And in 16 years, they will not have, in year 16, they won't have no more business loan.
So this is the sample of our investment account profile that we have calculated how their money will grow when they put their money in the investment account by investing in ETFs. In 7 years, we look at they won't have student debt. So in 7 years' time, they will be putting $10,000 amount, and after 7 years, since the money from the student loan debt will also go towards the investment account, and which will be annual contribution $15,000. After year 16, when they will get rid of the mortgage loan payment for the business, they will have consistent income there. They have been paying $148,000 towards the business that will go towards their retirement account or investment account. And we can see the graph of the accumulation of their investment account principal amount, and see from 0 to 2.5 years it grows linearly, and then it rises exponentially. And in 31 years time, by the time they retire, they will have approximately $10 million in their account, which does not include even the Roth IRA and 401k account. So they will have a lot of huge sum of money which they can use to live off their luxurious life at the end of the retirement.
So like Abhinav said, they'll have over $10 million in their account when they retire. They'll be able to reap the benefits of their hard work. They'll be able to travel around the world and choose to do whatever they want to. They will also have inheritance for Riley and the future generations to come. In the meantime, they can also choose to get better life insurance and health insurance. Morgan Stanley has a lot of trusted partners, and the index UL insurance, which is something they can look towards. To sum up, they are financially sound right now, and with the plan we have laid out for them, there's something they can look further into and be financially wealthy and retire with good sound investments. And they'll have no debt when they retire, and like I said, they can easily live off their savings, travel, and enjoy the rest of their life. And thank you again for the opportunity, and we'd like to thank our professors and the business school for the opportunity to be here. And thank you, Morgan Stanley, as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Morgan Stanley, for giving this opportunity, and thank you so much our professors at GSJ School of Business at Texas